Hello everybody, Ministorm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues. In the last episode, we absorbed this chunk of territory to our north, Klamath, I think that's what it's called. We've begun justification against the Sky Reavers so that we can take Area 51, and we're trying to build up the army as much as we can. Working on it, coming along. We're basically free from any issues with the NCR, it would seem, because they're at war. So I might want to spend some of my political power on some other projects. We'll have to see. And yeah, we're just kind of building up, getting our research done, in hopes of eventually taking on the Washington Brotherhood and absorbing them, because that, I think, will give us a sizable power base from which to operate. We just need to get the resistance down. It's coming down, so that's good. We just need to be very careful about our manpower. Hopefully, that will improve. We did spawn the event with the Lost Hills bunker. It didn't really go as well as I would have hoped, but I just noticed that it looks like that the Legion has gotten across the Colorado. So we will see what that means. All right. So if there's something that we want to do, what would that be? Gets a event U.S. Ordnance. You know what? Let's click that. Let's let it run for 10 days and let's see what it does. We need traits. Let's see, this guy. We're going to have heavy robots over here, so anything that looks like equipment capture ratio, melee, hacker, behemoth attack and defense, tank attack and defense. Robotics expert. Yes. With local leader. Oh, you got a lot of stuff here. Ferocious loyalty. That means you're going to have 8 armies. Excellent. You are also going to be a robotics expert. Local leader. There we go. What's this? All right, U.S. ordinance. Within the ruins of New Reno lay an old factory guarded by high-end robots, turrets, and a partially picked clean by scavengers and New Reno gangs. However, inside lay the factory workings of U.S. Ordnance, a pre-war weapons manufacturer. While it never grew as large as the legs of Stent Security or West Tech, it was a modest company that focused on the Nevada area. Post-war saw the factory locked down, only to open to the authorities. And that authority happens to be the U.S. government. Inside, we found the factory to be relatively intact, and with a few simple repairs, can return to full working order, producing weapons and material for our growing army. Basic infantry weapons, energy weapon research speed, infantry equipment production cost, support weapons, support research speed, fire team weaponry. You know, basic infantry weapons is what we're going to want on that. Speaking of, well, I don't know if I want to go with that right now. Marine procurement. Right, because we've been working on that. Get naval harbors. Let's see, when was this notification gonna be done? June. Yep. Energy weapons. All right, cyber dog. Complete. Let's go with the reconnaissance. Get all of those improvements to our support. All right, how much are we going to need? Not that I think it's going to be a thing we're going to need to worry about. Oh, how is the construction coming along? Still getting work. It still needs work. Air Force Base, Army depots. Let's go with restoring Carson City. Actually, before we do that, right, what I was looking at is... $575. I have 271,000 bottle caps. Okay, we're going to need to be careful. I think I have enough to do one. So... let's do restoring Carson City. And then we'll have to hold off. We can widen the front in Mojave territories. That would be nice. Radar guidance system. Let's go with maintenance efficiency. All right, naval yards. Rebirth of Carson City. It seems that Carson City is sharing the inverse of what is going on in New Reno. By the time our powered armored troops and auxiliaries arrived, most of New Reno's gangs are on their last legs and surrendering. Thus, Carson City was spared much of the heavy urban fighting seen in New Reno. The inverse, however, is that while much of New Reno is being rebuilt, Carson City is being neglected. Well, was, anyway. First and foremost, while New Reno is being set up as our temporary capital here in the West, we suddenly found ourselves short-handed on how to deal with the rest of the state, as most of our members are trying to deal with issues that are at a national level. The shortcoming could very quickly come back to haunt us as the state collapses into a lawless wasteland. Now, some have suggested that we use Vault City as a state capital, but we don't need the Vault ruling over the entire state, and we need that power closer to home so we can control it. Thankfully, Carson City has all the answers we need for this. As the old state capital, much of its infrastructure was preserved by the Yakuza after the war in their attempts to rule over Nevada, at least until the gangs of New Reno ejected them for causing too much trouble. We set up an interim state government to run things at the local level, such as maintaining the state police, to investigate crime and other issues that don't concern us, and the emergency services so army units aren't tied down. It seems the Yakuza, or rather the Japanese, have returned to the city and are restoring their old homes and shops after having been chased out. The city's nascent police department and more than a few army units have informed them absolutely no funny business, lest they be thrown out in the wasteland again. They've agreed to put their life of crime behind them, as living comfortably under Enclave guns is a better life than out in the wastes. We do have to admit that it is nice seeing some of the Japanese architecture return to the city. Alright. Advanced power systems. That's ahead of time, that's ahead of time, that's ahead of time. Okay. Oh yeah, we got this again. You know, which we might as well go ahead and research it if it's going to let me do it.
This is Enclave main com.
Those are heavy robots. Right, I want to put the heavy robots here.
Enclave here.
I think. It's power armor.
Enclave here.
Are we training tanks? No. We have tanks here.
This is Enclave main com. This is Enclave main com.
You know, let's put the heavy robots in the... No.
This is Enclave main com. Enclave here.
No, we are going to put the heavy robots over here.
Enclave here. Enclave here.
Tesla cannon. And the minigun. Let's get missile launchers. And heavy incinerators. Now that would be Tesla cannons. This would be miniguns. CNC iBot. High-powered optics. Navy Yards is complete. Naval Air Enterprises. Carrier fighter. Carrier Cass. Torpedo bomber. Alright. The realm of Deanna declared war on Caesar's Legion. That was a bad idea. Like, what in the world were you thinking? All right. Let's get light patrol Troll boat hull. Now these are just hulls. Naval Air Enterprises. Right. Forward from the sea. Because what we also are going to need to do here at some point are the actual components. Maybe once one of these is done, we'll do that. Okay. The Navy, following the Great War, dwindled from the mighty Pacific Fleet to but one carrier and personnel manning the defenses of the rig. When the rig went down, the USS Enterprise disappeared, and most of the U.S. Navy went with it, aside a few who were stationed on Navarro at the time. And now the Navy has returned in force and is ready to tackle maritime threats to America and freedom once more. Well, not really, but we'll get there. However, where it is going, not doing, it is... Okay. Pragmatists are pointing out that securing the rivers and waterways of the former United States is what matters most, and should focus on prioritizing smaller vessels over larger, impractical ones. Many hopefuls in the Navy are attempting to restore the power and prestige of the pre-war Navy with massive battleships, dreadnoughts, and aircraft carriers to sail the ocean green. A few are attempting to find common ground and assume a more well-rounded approach to the situation, able to contain the rivers, as well as also strengthening our position in the open ocean. The issue is being brought to the desk of the President to mediate and effectively choose which path to focus on. Green water, blue water, or brown water. Light ship hulls production cost, medium ship hulls production cost. You know, we're gonna take the mixed approach. I think that is the most sensible option. Alright, so that tree's complete. That tree is complete. Alright, so I guess we get back to the Department of Defense. There really isn't much else to do. Alright, logistics. Alright, so this one, let's get over here and start working on naval modules. Maintenance efficiency. Okay. Let's get the AER-9A1 laser rifle. We were focusing on the mountains, right? Hills and mountains, hills and mountains. Yeah, considering how much those can be a problem and how much of the fighting is going to be done in the hills and mountains, we're going to get all of that improved. Let's bribe more NCR officials. Yeah, that's basically going to kill our reserve of bottle caps, but so be it. Heavy incinerator. That's all done. We can't get into this yet, sophisticated tech, because we haven't unlocked it. So, M4A5 carbine. Alright, so missile launchers are done. Again, these are all ahead of time, so we'll be able to do those next year. A couple years. Aircraft. We're going to need a naval aircraft. So let's work on a fleet defense fighter. This is a rocket launcher. Yeah, missile launcher. Incinerator. Heavy incinerator. There we go. $320. All right, we got a lot. Let's get this done. Energy weapon design team. Vanagraphs. Yeah, let's go with that. Energy weapons manufacturer. Naval specific manufacturing is complete. Naval ram. Ripplewolts are going to attempt to raid me. Good luck. Good luck. Specialist training is complete. New American Titans. High-powered optics. Impact-resistant chassis. One thing we should think about doing. Airtech's been part of the daily horrors of wasteland life. For many towns, the border of our controlled territory has not changed. Recently, another report has come in about a small town ravaged by a raider gang, but this time we have a solid lead on the location of the perpetrators. We lose 300 manpower. We gain legitimacy. Kill them all, like God sorted out. Plus 100 political power. Plus 5% base war support. You know what? I really need the political power. Let's do that. Okay. So what we're going to do down here is I want to get some air squadrons. Monoplane attackers. Oh, that's triplane. They'll get sorted out. Actually, no, hold on. Monoplane attackers. 150 of them. We need... that, and... let's get some dream catchers out there. And do we have any bombers? Not enough manpower. Okay. Never mind. Then we'll just move all of our aircraft south. That'll do. We need to build... no, we're not. There it is, the assault airships. That's what we need. Okay. Fourteenth of June, and there it is. Declare war. Alright, that is...
This is Enclave main comm.
what happened to you?
This is Enclave main comm.
Let's see. Leadfoot. Bloody mess.
Enclave here.
You guys go. And you guys go. This should hopefully be nice and quick. Oh. Flip. And go.
Enclave here.
Right, because they are not on, Alright, we repelled the raid.
Enclave here.
Oh, is that why it disappeared? Because that guy moved over there? Fleet defense fighter. Naval striker. Let's get torpedo bomber. Auto grenade launcher.
Enclave here.
I got an agent captured. Rescue. You know what? I want to go ahead and just say we'll burn the political power to do it this time. Makes me a little nervous just to say, it'll be fine. I don't know if I should be. Those are more heavy robots. All right, we've taken Area 51.
Enclave here.
All right, new laser rifles. And I guess we'll unlock the T-45D power armor. M4A5 carbine. Past victories. What's this? We'll research it. Power armor integration. More fighters.
Enclave here.
Alright, let's just do a quick check. We lost 77 people. They lost 9,000. And exit. Alright, move you there, move you there. Naval ram. Composite ram. I don't even have any access to rivers. Oh, do I have access to rivers now? Question? I do. Well, surely I can't sail past a Hoover Dam. Surely. Alright, well, we'll have to look into it. We're not ready to build ships yet. We gotta get all those components unlocked. I think we're gonna start dedicating more research slots. A unit station near the Mojave Wasteland are reporting that they are picking up radio signals coming from the northern Mojave past Nellis Air Force Base, and they're of Enclave origin. Checking our records, you have no unit station in that region. Alright. We'll see what that's all about. Alright, they really haven't gotten off of their bridgehead over here, but they haven't been thrown back off of it either. So that's that's something. Alright, let's start working on more naval modules. Managed to establish contact with General Jameson of the Enclave. Oh yeah, we've seen this event before. Yeah, the one guy's son. Right. Okay, so we'll be having that. Alright, but we're at the end of the episode, so we'll go ahead and stop here. Actually, before I stop... I would like to take this out. Oh, we're already working on that. Right. Okay, so that should be done here soon. We might need to turn a lot more of our forces over to there. That's fine. We'll just bring this army over. We'll bring this army over and we'll crush that. Okay. But for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.